Welcome. Today we're going to cover how to improve your farming at League of Legends. So simply, step 1, you open up the client. Step 2, you press training and select practice tool. Step 3, you check your runes to see that you have no damage in your minor runes. And when you have done that, you select your champion and you press lock in. After that, you're gonna wait for the game to load until you get into the game. And when you get into the lobby, you do the following things. You press Shift S to teleport to your cursor, and you press until the lane. You press until the lane in which you want to practice your farming in, and then you do Control Shift O in order to speed up the game. Now this is very important to save a little bit of time, and you do not buy anything in your inventory because you don't need it, and you also do not level any abilities until the wave crash like this. And then you start farming by simply last hitting, and you slowly start to push this wave until under the enemy tower. And when you have done this and managed to crash the wave, I'm gonna show you what you're supposed to do after. So you're simply relaxing, killing the minions.
Show them the strength of Demacia.
Without any hurry. And you just do it in a relaxed fashion, no need to hurry at all.
It is the first of many foes.
And you just let the wave crash underneath the enemy's tower. Just like that. And when you have done that, you go into deep ward into the enemy jungle. So the reason why you do this is because you're practicing your habit of utilizing your priority active on the map. And after you've done that, you simply go back into the lane. And now you let the minions push out into you because you crashed the wave under the enemy's tower. The enemy's wave will eventually push into your tower.
Fear not, I'm coming.
And you want to do this in order to practice how to set up a freeze. So you can see that the enemies has more cast minions than you do. That means that the enemy minion wave will die slower than your minion wave, and it will stack up and slowly push into you. So by just letting the wave pushing out like this, you will be able to learn how to set up a freeze. And in order to set up a freeze, you need to have a bit of a minion advantage.
We fight for those who cannot.
On the enemy team, you need to have 3 more caster minions on the enemy side in comparison to yours in order for it to maintain a freeze. So right now I have about 2 minions because of the health of the casters.
Never forget why.
By simply just letting them pushing out like this and CSing at the same time. I'm improving at farming and how to control the minion wave simultaneously.
Scourge.
And as you see, now I'm about in the middle of the lane. It's still going to push into me because my minions die slower, I mean faster in comparison to the enemy minion wave. And I'm just gonna last hit.
Needs hope.
And you simply repeat this process before every rank game that you play for 10 minutes on every champion
Demacia.
that you're playing as, and it will help you practice and farming well. And the reason for this is because you have no damage in your runes and you have no items in your inventory. So if you can kill minions without having endurance in your inventory, then it will be easier for you to farm and do the same thing into minions when you have things in your inventory. And this basically will always guarantee that you will build your muscle memory and improve at CSing. So here you will see
Yourself.
that my minions now have started to push into the enemy's team, and what this basically means is that I was hitting the minions too fast. It's simply what it means. I was hitting the minions too fast. So if you end up like this, then you did it incorrectly and you was attacking the minions too fast. And by simply crashing the minion wave again underneath the tower, they're forced to push out again.
I bring justice.
And you're gonna go in deep ward, just like you did before. So I just showcased to you that if you hit the minions too fast, it will start to push back into the enemy tower again, and you don't want this to happen if you want to set up a freeze underneath your own tower. So now I'm gonna just hit the minions only when
Forge onward.
they're about to die, and you will see that this wave is going to end up in front of my tower over here. But it's just simply waiting and just hit them right before they're about to die.
First of many foes.
The enemy wave has to push out into my tower. Guaranteed. And the thing is that when you feel like you have enough gold
Shape the future.
after you've been freezing for a while, then you just slow push the wave into the enemy's tower, and then you crash it underneath the enemy's tower, so you have
Stand ready.
time to recall, and then you will come back with items. But now, if I just walk in and out from the bush here to keep the minions in this location,
Fear not.
and as you can see, now the wave is frozen here. And now I can farm safely, I can avoid ganks, and I can basically farm here forever if I so want to. Just hit the minions
Be bold. Be just.
and keep them here, and you walk in and out of the bush again, and you're gonna keep the wave in this location. Just like that. And you just do this and practice like this 10 minutes a day, or 10 minutes before you play every ranked game, and I can guarantee you that you will improve at farming. It's a very simple thing that I like to use myself in order to make sure that I always improve at my own CSing.
Those who cannot.
So, utilizing this, now I'm gonna show you how to fast push a wave into the enemy tower. So now I'm starting to hit the minion wave faster, so my wave starts to stack up and slowly push out into the enemies. And by doing this, I am stacking up my own minion wave and forcing my own opponent to sit underneath the tower to catch the wave as I'm crashing it. And let's say that I want to crash this wave over here. Well, in order to push the minion wave before the minions crash on the tower, then what you do is that you simply just auto attack the wave and make it crash like that. So, and you do that before the minions catches the wave outside. And then you can recall, and then you can buy an item, and now you're forcing that enemy's wave to push back out again to your own tower. What this will lead you to happen is that by positioning the wave like this, you can always predict what's going to happen afterwards. And by doing that, you can avoid ganks far more effectively, get your item spikes when you want to, and minimize the farm that you lose. And all of this is very crucial in order to improve at CSing. And again, just do this simply over and over again for 10 minutes a day, or 10 minutes before you start to play a ranked game, and I can guarantee you that your farming will improve. I hope that you learned something during this video. If that's true, I want you to like the video and please subscribe to my channel. And beyond that, I hope that you have a continuously great day. Thank you very much for watching.